Hello and welcome to Mrs. Coates' math class. And this class is going to be lots so fun because we are doing page 493, WE 1 to 24. And all the kids are normal, so just saying. We're not weird.
Alright, we're on 493. And it's 1 through 24. So number 1, copy the inequality. It's y is greater than or equal to 4. And Meg, we're going to start with you. To draw yourself, well, before we draw the coordinate plane, let me get this down. Well, what's the boundary equation?
Y equals 4.
And what's the
Y
slope?
is greater than.
No, the boundary equation is y equals 4.
Okay.
That's the line that we're going to have to draw and to decide whether it's dashed or solid, shaded above or below. What's the slope of y equals 4? 0. So what kind of line is it?
It's going to be a straight line.
Horizontal, okay? And the intercept is?
0, 4.
Okay, so draw your coordinate plane.
Bless you.
Okay, Meg, so put a point where?
At 0, 4.
And then the slope tells you to?
Move 0, 1 up, 1 to the right.
Well, actually, just draw a horizontal line. Whoops, I goofed. No, I didn't goof. Is it solid?
Yes.
Yes, I got lucky there, but I gotta watch what I'm doing, because I gotta dash it.
Shade above.
And it is shaded above, and you, okay, shaded above. So all the ordered pairs above that line and the line, the y value is greater than 4. Number 3. X is less than 1. What's the boundary equation, Nicholas?
X equals 1.
What kind of line is that?
Vertical line.
Vertical, so their slope is
0.
not 0, that's a horizontal.
Oh. M equals 1.
No?
Undefined.
Right, and it does not cross the y-axis, does it?
No.
Unless it is the y-axis.
Why is it undefined?
Because when you do your slope formula,
But what's B?
for example, if x is equal to 1, I could have 1 and 2, 1 and 4, correct? And when I find my slope, I take the change in y over the change in x, so what do I get in the bottom?
0.
And I can't have 0. 0 division by 0 is undefined. You can't divide by 0 because you can't get an answer.
Oh, so if you have 1, it's undefined?
No, if you have x equals a number, it's
Oh.
undefined because you're going to be
Oh,
subtracting
okay.
your x's down here, okay? All right, so we're going to plot a point where?
At,
We could do
1.
0, 1, couldn't we?
yeah, 0, 1.
And then we know it's what kind of line?
A vertical line.
Dashed or solid?
Dash.
There's no such thing as a
Wait,
dashed line.
isn't 0, 1, 1 up? Or, like,
There is, the slope is undefined.
1,
It's all, there is no slope.
oh,
1, 0.
It's just 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2. So if I need a second point, I could do 1, 1. Whoops, I could if I do it. All right, and then I do it, I'm going to have to do this on my own because a dashed, I can't draw a dashed line. And shaded above, to the right or to the left, it says less than 1. All the x values are less than 1.
To the left.
To the left, so you shade to the left. Well, let's try 5. Okay, Maria, 5 says x is greater than 0. So the boundary equation would be?
X equals 0.
So what kind of line is that again?
Vertical.
And it's going through X is,
Oh, 0, 0.
0, 0. Another one would be X is 0, Y is
1.
1, so on. But it's going to be the Y axis. So what kind of line should I make?
A dash.
I'm going to have to do it right next to it, make the Y axis dashed. Because I want to try to indicate that it's not included. Shaded greater than 0, X is greater than 0, to the right or to the left?
Right.
Very good. So everything on that side of the y-axis, the x values are greater than 0. Number 7. Y is greater than or equal to -1. Marion, what's the boundary equation?
Y equals -1.
What kind of line, what's the slope of y equals 1 and what kind of line is it?
N equals
What kind of line is it?
horizontal.
Horizontal, so the slope is
0.
0. The intercept is
0, -1.
good. You graph it. Put a point at 0, -1. X is 0, Y is -1. And then we draw a horizontal line through that, correct?
Yep.
Should it be solid or dashed?
Solid.
Shaded above or below?
Above.
Whoops. Number 9. Y is less than x plus 5. What's the boundary equation, Vincent?
Y equals x plus 5. And the slope is 1. And b equals 0-5.
Dash?
I mean, comma.
0 to 0, 5. Okay.
In graph 0, 5. Then go up 1 and 1 to the right from that. And then it's going to be a dashed line since it's not greater than or equal to.
Shaded above or below?
Below.
Number 11. Y is less than or equal to 3 minus x. Get that in slope-intercept form, Steffi.
Y is less than or equal to -x plus 3.
The boundary equation?
Y is less than or equal to...
No, equals.
Or equals x plus 3.
-x plus 3. Slope is
-1.
intercept is
0, 3.
okay, graph.
Plot 0, 3. And then go down and over 1.
Down 1, right 1.
And then it's a solid line
Good.
shaded down.
X plus y is less than 1. No, we need to get that into slope-intercept form. Patrick?
So it would be y is less than negative x plus 1.
And the slope is,
M equals negative
and the intercept is
1.
1 or 0, the ordered pair 0, 1. We're gonna plot
Do we
that.
have to write the boundary equation?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sure. The boundary equation is y equals negative x plus 1. And then plot it.
You plot a point at 0, 1. And then you go 1 down and 1 to the right. And you draw a dashed line.
Shaded above or below?
Below.
Okay, 15. We have x minus 3y is less than or equal to negative 6. May?
It would be negative 3y is less than or equal to negative x minus 6.
Good.
And then divided by negative 3. And it would be y is greater than or equal to
Put a fraction in front.
1/3 x plus 2.
Very good. What did she remember to do? That
Change the sign?
change the, not the sign, but the
Inequality.
inequality, because we're dividing by a negative number. So the boundary equation is what?
The slope,
1.
oh wait, y equals 1/3 x plus 2.
And the slope is,
The slope is 1/3,
and the intercept is
0, 2.
0, 2. So if we graph that,
Put a point at 0, 2. And then go 1 up, 3 to the right.
one up, 3 to the right, and put a second point. And then what kind of line?
A solid
A solid line. Shaded above or below?
line. Below.
Careful, go back
Oh,
just
above,
before.
sorry.
Yeah, this is greater than. Okay, I'm gonna, let's see, what's 16, does that do the same thing? We'll stop at 16. So change the assignment to 16. And the reason I'm stopping there is because we don't have a lot of time left. And secondly, you got to at least one problem that shows you that you turn the inequality. Can you stop